we're going to talk about the Rams here for a moment because Cooper Kupp is already injured in camp and the Rams are likely going to be terrible again. The producers ask, was it worth it for one Super Bowl if they completely fall apart? Because they won the Super Bowl, the answer is yes. Had they not, it would have been a true disaster and fan base crippling. And I'm kind of glad they fell apart a bit because I didn't love the bleep them picks philosophy and I do appreciate the art of team building in the NFL that's just so different than other sports. And the Rams put everything on the credit card and, had the greatest party of their lives. People still talking about it, but now they're going to be paying that off for years. What to me is so interesting about the Rams is they had an opportunity to continue that tortured analogy to declare bankruptcy this year and be right back in it. If I were running the Rams after the season they had last year, I would have said, okay, listen, this is not going to be fun, but the reality is, what is our best case scenario? Best case scenario. Our incredibly young defense and our incredibly thin offense stay healthy, overachieve a bit. We win 9 games, sneak into the playoffs, get blasted. And then Stafford's a year older, you're closer to retirement, Donald as well, and that's our best case scenario. Most likely scenarios were a 5 or 6 win team. What if this offseason we do the inverse of bleep them picks and all we care about is the picks? And we hold an auction. Aaron Donald, you're one of the greatest players in the history of the sport. You're also on the trade block. Could you get a first-round pick and then something for Aaron Donald? Yes. They did it, by the way, with Jalen Ramsey. They traded Ramsey and got something. Do that with Donald. Swallow hard and do it with Cooper Kupp. And do it with Matt Stafford. And say, we have a team in our division in Arizona that is attempting to get Caleb Williams. Do we want to have to deal with Caleb Williams for the next 10 years? Or do we, a team from Los Angeles, that still, even though we won a Super Bowl, struggle a bit with a fan base, want to have Caleb Williams? And the extra draft capital, clean our books up this year and move forward and potentially be right back in a Super Bowl in 3 or 4 years. That's what they should have done. And even if you want to tell McVay, you want a year leave of absence, buddy, we'll give it to you. We will. We'll let you take a year off if you don't want to deal with this. You can come back after this season. This season's going to be awful. That's what the Rams should have done. They didn't. Now they're likely going to have to deal with Caleb Williams in that division because I do think the Cardinals are going to be horrible. And I think the Cardinals are doing this, it took them a while, but the smart way now. And the Rams, I think, are going to be, even in the bad NFC, a bad team.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.